Why are we in Wales?
We're in Wales because my Metro is broken. The clutch pedal, just as you saw in some of Jim's previous videos, the clutch pedal just goes straight to the floor and does absolutely nothing. So I have come up, armed with tools and new parts, to see if I can fix it. So far, no luck.
So what are you doing?
I'm going directly down.
Okay.
I am currently finding a socket to get that bolt out. The other side of the bolt, which is a nut, is behind the clutch pedal, behind the heater, inside the car, and it hurts.
Do you think this item was possibly installed before they installed most of the car's interior?
Undoubtedly.
So this is me helping. This is about as helpy as I get. I'm holding a bolt while he undoes it from the other side. Hopefully. There's a lot of clanking going on down there. You're not really enjoying this, are you, right now?
No. I have a gear stick in my back.
And we've moved to bolt number 2. Again, ominous clanking noises. Do you bear any ill will for Bob in Longbridge right now?
Much ill will for Bob in Longbridge. Hand built by Roberts.
Anyway, right, what's happening now?
I'm going to bend this little bit of pipe out of the way a little bit to get this master cylinder out. Pop! Right. One clutch master cylinder, which I really hope has failed, because if this hasn't failed and the slave hasn't failed, I'm not entirely sure what's wrong.
But it's only got 2 moving parts.
Yes.
And you've replaced the slave.
Yes.
So,
Master and servant.
unless there's been like some huge issue with like the laws of physics.
There might have been, you never know. Right, I've got to take this apart now and fit seals because I couldn't buy a new one, which is very annoying. So I'm going to do it the old school way, which I quite like the old school way, but it's just not as quick as if I managed to just buy a full new cylinder.
So are we going to do it out here, or are you going to retire to the kitchen?
I'm not doing it in the kitchen with brake fluid everywhere.
Okay.
Let's do that here.
What, do you want me to bring you wine from the kitchen? Would that help?
Maybe. Prise the boot from the mouth of the master cylinder, extract the circlip and withdraw the push-rod assembly.
Okay. So how's this progressing?
Well, I can't get the clip off at the moment, so, average. This isn't very exciting at present. It's just a man failing to get a clip off. The old clutch fluid is incredibly black. Like, it's really, really skanky. And I did change it. I did when I was restoring the car about 2 years ago, so I did bleed the system and renew it. So I'm thinking that's my dissolved seals. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on.
Language, Timothy. There's a man with an Aston Martin. Or no, was it the man from like Jaguar Land Rover gets very upset if you like swear or make innuendo.
Well, the man from Jaguar Land Rover isn't the one having to rebuild a Metro master cylinder against the clock. Oh, got it. Okay. I've withdrawn the circlip. What am I doing next? Withdraw the push rod assembly. Let's do that. You just pull on it. Oh, okay. You do just pull on it. That made a nice seal. That one's alright. Right, next withdraw the push rod assembly. Tap the cylinder on the workbench to remove the piston assembly and spring. Note the location of the component parts. It is actually coming out. I don't have a workbench, I have a concrete floor. This doesn't look broken, you know. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, I would have surmised that would have fallen out if there was zero pressure. So, you know what I mean? But again, why is it so black?
Like an old person, I keep missing my line. Remove the outer seal from the piston. Okay, right, I get it. Right. So it's basically take it apart. I have to use fingers only. Lucky it.
Oh, you're gonna finger it.
I
Okay, you don't seem to be using fingers only there.
This is true. I'm not. I'll stop using non-fingers. Clean all the components with methylated spirit and allow to dry. Or I don't have methylated spirit. Do you think Bulldog BX will do?
Yes. Because it does everything, doesn't it?
Just looking at the new seals, and these are actually a lot more flared than the ones that were on. Oh no, they're not. I thought they were. Oh well. Fine.
So are you assembling by hand?
Yes, I'm going to try and assemble by hand.
With no tools?
With no tools. Okay, how come the new seal is more hard than the old seal?
Is it slipping in?
Yeah, maybe. It's loosening a little, yielding.
This sounds like someone's sphincter.
No, it doesn't. It's dirty.
Yes, the man from like Jaguar Land Rover will get upset. Oh. Did someone just go on?
Yep, it just popped on.
Oh, well done.
That's one. Now the rest of it. Spring attaches to the plastic clip, like so. And now I've got to lubricate the bore with brake fluid and reinsert.
I'm saying nothing.
Say nothing.
We'll get banned from the entire Jaguar Land Rover dealership network.
Yep.
And what are you using to clean it?
WD-40.
Yeah, it's WD-40, isn't it?
WD-40. It's good stuff, that. I'm joking. In all seriousness, Bulldog has been excellent because all the brake unions, or the unions, hydraulic unions, have come off with absolutely no difficulty. I've sprayed Bulldog on them. Just pump it. I have replaced the slave cylinder. The clutch pedal remains to not do anything. I've replaced the seals in the master cylinder. The clutch pedal continues not to do anything and will not build up any kind of pressure whatsoever. It's not sucking in any hydraulic fluid as far as I can see from the reservoir. I don't know, I'm stumped. So we did lots of pumping and nothing much was happening as a result of our pumping, so we were a little bit perplexed and thought that something had still gone wrong. However, it was mainly user error, and what we needed to do was essentially, Haynes doesn't tell you this, Book of Lies, is you have to essentially bleed the master cylinder first before you kind of attach it to the car. Otherwise there's so much air it can't even suck in any hydraulic fluid. So eventually what I managed to do is bleed it section by section. So instead of bleeding it all the way at the very end, which is at the slave, is I bled it at the very top of the master, then the next union, then the next union, and finally onto the slave. And that was enough to get the hydraulic fluid moving. So now we have a clutch. Woo!
So, moment of truth, let's get it started.
Let's get it started. Okay, let's go for a start to start with. That's first time. Right. The important thing is, do we have any movement whatsoever? Well, we have a clutch, that's something. I'm going to go backwards because there's tools in front of me. It moves! Hooray! Thank you very much for watching. I have no idea what kind of video this is, but it's a video of us, me mainly, failing and then succeeding to fix a 1983 Austin Metro. Just need to drive it back to Cambridge tomorrow.